Good afternoon, my name is Sagar. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Yes, of course. My name is Kshitij Ghimire.
So, what can I call you?
You can call simply me Kshitij.
Okay, Kshitij. So, can I see your identification, please?
Yes, please. Here it is.
Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. You can keep it.
Thank you.
Alright, so are you ready to begin the test?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, let's start by talking about your free time, okay? How do you generally spend your spare time?
When I got free time, I like to do different thing like reading different kind of the books related to our culture, and sometime I went with my friends home to do extra activities.
Okay. So, when you go out, do you usually go out alone or you go with your friends?
In this case, I like to go with my friends because there is no meaning to go alone outside. We feel totally alone, and then there is nothing to done single person. So I always go with my friend.
Okay. Is there any particular time in the week that you prefer going out?
Yes, of course, weekend they are the most particular time to go outside in the context of the me.
Okay. Do you think it is important to do some regular exercise in your free time?
Yeah, of course. Exercise make our body healthy, and it's gives a kind of the pleasure feeling, and it's make our body strong, and it's helps to maintain some kind of the disease like heart attack and other so on.
Okay. So let's talk about food and diet for a while, okay? What kind of food do you generally prefer to eat?
In case of me, I generally like to eat our traditional food like dal, bhat, and tarkali. It's our important meal, and so I like to prefer that dinner, at that meal.
Okay. Have you noticed any kind of changes in the eating habit of people in the last 10 years?
Yes, of course. In this one decade, people are trying to do different thing, and they are busy in their daily activities, so they haven't time to cook food at their home, so they prefer to eat restaurant and fast food. So maximum number of the fast food of the restaurant are going on sale.
Okay, so do you think fast food restaurants are more popular than traditional restaurants in your country?
Yes, of course, because to make fast food it's easy and less time consuming, but to make a traditional food, restaurant have to arrange a lot of the ingredients, and it's also take some time. So some restaurant also not idea about the traditional food, so they prefer to make maximum number of the fast food.
Okay. What kind of food do you think people should eat to stay healthy?
I think people have to eat fresh and organic food to stay healthy. These days, many food are preserved by the preservatives and other chemicals, and also some fertilizer are used to increase crop production. So it is also directly affect our health. So people have to very concerned about their food. They have to choose some fresh and organic food again.
Okay, so now let's move on to the second section of the test. In this section, you will have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on a given topic. You get 1 minute to take some notes before you do that. And your topic today is to describe someone you admire very much. So this is your question.
Yes.
Here is a pencil and a piece of paper for you to take notes. And your time begins now. Okay, that's your time. Could you please start speaking?
Yes. Mm. Have got a small family. The relation between our is so good. We all love each other very much. But today I am going to describe about a person. Among them, she is my mother. I admire most. She does everything to in case of the our house. She do our daily activities make easy to her work. She work in a good farm also. She's a very loving and adorable person. She loves me very much. When I opened my eye at this earth, the first person who I saw is my mother. So I like to say that when I was born, that time I saw my mother. But this time I am studying my further study from another city. So I think it's 2 months I haven't seen my mom. So I call 2 times in a day to contact her. She's a very cheerful and caring person. She loves all the us like my brother, my sister, and me equally. She sacrificed her life totally to build our future. So she is everything for me. She is very beautiful and well talented person. In the case of the social manner, she teach me how to behave other people and how to develop some characteristics which needs to us, like creativity and responsibility, how to take responsibility.
Okay, thank you. So can I have the question back, please? Thank you. Okay, so do you think this person is admired by other people as well?
Yes, of course, my brother and my father and other people also admire her very much.
Okay, so let's talk about famous people for a while, okay? So what do you think makes a person famous?
I think person work can make them famous. If person are more social and helpful to other people, it's definitely made them popular. Also, some characteristics like famous. Some arts also make people too famous.
Okay, what kinds of people were famous, let's say 50 years ago?
In the past 50 years, I think most of these scientists were famous, because at the late century, most of the inventions are made by the scientists, and this makes our daily life very easy these days. So scientists are the famous in the context of the 50 years ago.
Okay, in your opinion, is being famous easy to live with?
Sorry, I haven't get this question.
In your opinion, is being famous easy to live with?
In my opinion, it is very hard because famous people have less privacy. So if they work or the daily activities like shopping and something else, some people fastly recognize her and they want to take some selfie. They want to take some other kind of the things from their favorite people. So it is difficult to that person to maintain privacy in their life.
Okay. What kinds of people will become famous in the near future?
In near future, I think some medical person are become famous, because these days some kind of these short disease are occurring like Ebola and other virus disease are not solved. If some people, some medical people invention their medicine, then definitely that people will become very famous.
Okay. So what responsibilities towards society do famous people have?
famous people have most vital role in the context of the social. I like to share one example. In my country, we know a celebrity that's his name is Sitaram Patel and he's a comedy actor. Last 2 years ago, earth quake happened in my country. At that time, he sold his house. Even he started a foundation to help people. So famous people can do everything to make social behavior better.
Okay. Would you like to be famous one day, and would being famous change you?
Yes, of course. I like to be a great politician because in the context of my country, there are no so good many politicians, and they do not want to develop my nation properly. So I want to change my nation totally. So I like to be a famous political man.
So would it change you?
Yes, of course, it changed me.
Okay. Do you think the media should be allowed to invade the privacy of famous people?
Yes, of course. Most of the time, media gives a lot of the attention to the famous people because they want to increase their popularity in the context of the people. Media have to gain just popularity from talking about the famous people. So media have greater attention to the famous people.
Okay. Do you think the children of famous people have an easy life?
It's hard to say me because I haven't think about that. But I like to say famous people children are not famous as like their parents, so they have easy life as thing of my view.
Alright, thank you. That is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed this one and would like to watch some more, do make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit that like button and leave some comments down below so that we can make videos according to your choices. Here are a few suggestions for you guys to have a look. Thank you very much for watching it once again. I'll see you in my next video.